Something nobody wants to admit. Most people aren't broke because they don't make enough money. They're broke because the lifestyle is louder than their income. If that stunk a little bit, good. Let's talk about it. What's good? It's your boy Jay Cancer, and you tune in to Streaming with Jay. And our topic today, we're breaking around idiotic motherfuckers who don't know how to do with their money. No, I'm just joking. No, we're breaking down the real reason that people feel broke in 2026. Not the TikTok excuses, not the fake hustle culture quotes, the truth. The stuff that you actually feel when you check your account at 2 a.m. That's me. The first trap is the lifestyle creep. You get a raise, boom, nicer apartment. You get overtime, boom, new sneakers. You get a tax refund, boom, bottle service, money. You are living like you are John D. Rockefeller or Elon Musk. Fuck that guy, by the way. But the problem is simple. Your lifestyle is upgraded faster than your income. You're playing financial catch up every month. The second trap of hustle culture is that everybody online is a boss now. Everybody is selling a course. Everybody is flipping something. But here's the truth. Most people don't have a hustle problem. They have a discipline problem. Money management 101. A hustle without a system is just chaos. It's anarchy. You're busy, but you're not building anything. You're tired, but you're not progressing. You're grinding, but you're not growing. And that is horrible because once again, it is telling you that pretty much that there is a significant problem, and it's not the money that you make. It's like kind of like a skill issue, if you will, per se. But what I say is it leads to something very, very, very serious because you got McDonald's pockets. You got McDonald's pockets and carry your dreams, more or less. You have the third trap, which is debt. And like they said, you spend faster than you make it. Credit cards, personal loan, Klarna, Affirm, Afterpay, all of it. Debt is a quiet little vampire that sucks your income dry before you even touch it. People even think they're broke because they don't make enough money. That could be further from the truth. They're broke because half of their paycheck is still paying for stuff they bought 6 months ago. And that's the real killer. Here's the part that nobody tells you. You don't need to make six figures to feel stable. You need a system that tells you your money where to go before your emotions do. A system that builds peace, not pressure. A system that lets you enjoy life and build wealth. Not one or the other, I guess. Money isn't just math. It's psychology. If you don't fix the mindset, the money won't matter. Perfect example. I have a friend. And I was having a conversation with him about money, and just because I had an anecdote I shared about my mom, about her spending habits and whatnot. And the thing is, to me, is that I had to ask them, like, when you have money, what do you do with it? You pay your bills and everything. Because my dad always told me this, and he wasn't the first person he didn't invent this. He told me proper planning prevents piss poor performance. So those are 6P. You plan for the future. You don't expect the future, right? You plan for it, but you just don't know what's going to happen. You have to set yourself up for just in case. And that's what savings comes in for. Most people don't even have $2,000 in emergency savings in their account if anything happens. They're cooked if anything really serious happens. They straight to the bottom, straight to jail. But no, like the main thing is that we had a conversation, and he in his mind, it was just that he felt that he didn't have more money as opposed to managing his money. And managing your money is a person can manage 60 grand a year and make it work for them. There was a video of a girl who was talking to, I think it was one of these guys who did street interviews. And he was asking her, how much would a man need to make you happy? And she was like 30 grand or 40 grand. We got everything we need. He works very hard and we're able to take care of family of this. And it goes to show you that if you know what you're doing and you don't outspend, live within your means, you can actually live pretty comfortably. But the problem is money isn't just math. Like I said, it's a psychology. If you don't fix the mindset, the money won't matter. You can't out earn bad habits, and you can't out hustle poor culture or discipline. You can't build wealth with a lifestyle designed to impress people who don't even like you. And that is the craziest thing to me, that people will go out and buy the latest and greatest stuff just because they just want to look fly for people they don't even know. It's psychotic. It's like bashing your head against a wall hoping for a different effect. Isn't that the definition of insanity? I don't even know. I don't even have a literacy. But see, that's the thing. Maybe if I had money, I had a literacy. See, this is the problem: ignorance. And it's just like a shift. If people would shift their mindset into like knowing how to save and know how to be a little conservative and live within their means, they wouldn't have a lot of financial issues. They'd be able to cover stuff with no problem. Although society kind of is outpacing us when it comes to our money earning potential and then some. But once again, it's the shift. Now, to close that story with my friend, it was just like, it was asking him if he hit the lotto and if he had the money, what would he do with it? I already know what I would do with it. And if you want to know, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll make a video on that. He was saying that he would just give his friends just money. He would just hand them money. And that is the worst thing you can possibly do when you have money, because what happens, they're going to spend it because they know you got it and they're going to come right back. And I told him, I wouldn't do that shit if I were you, but then that's why you will, and he doesn't realize it, but that's how you end up being broke. And that's how a lot of people have gone broke. Ask NC Hammer. He got it back, but he was lucky. But you keep giving and giving and giving, and people are going to keep taking. And even it's the same concept with the rest of the world. You can give the world all the money in the world, and they will still spend it and give it to the percenters who own all the money. You will give them that. Even with reparations, I think black people should get reparations, but I know soon as black people get reparations, yo, it is a wrap. Motherfuckers are buying jerseys, the next Jordans. They're going nuts. They're going ham. People are buying Escalades. They're buying crazy ass shit. And that's one stereotype. I'm not even going to lie. That is kind of low key true. Black people are going to do the stupidest things with their money. They're not going to use it to build something so they can make more money. And I explain this to people all the time about compounding interest and stocks and all this stuff and they should look into stuff like that. And they definitely don't. And once again, it's a mindset. But anyway, if you're ready to break out of the cycle, make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing, and drop a comment if you disagree or agree. What's one money habit you want to fix this year? Let's build something real, not just hustle, not just vibes, a lifestyle that actually makes sense. Once again, I'm a disclaimer. I am not selling a course. I am not a financial advisor. So you don't have to. I just want to help you guys get to a particular point in your life. And there are ways to do it that actually is on YouTube. And there are hundreds of people on here that tell you good advice on what to do. The first thing being, I'll share some stuff with you. The first thing you should be looking into do is getting out of debt. Find out how, take overtime, find a way to make money, DoorDash, Uber, and pay into your debt. Get rid of it. If you can figure out how to get rid of it, Smart Play would get rid of your loans first, according to David Ramsey, and then you can get rid of your credit cards. Because your credit cards, worst case scenario, they go bust. You can always do the plan and let them go into collections, pay half of it off, and then you can start over. It'll be on your record for about 7 years, but you'll be able to start over. Where a loan, they're coming after your shit. They really are. They're going to come after you. It's hard to F around with a loan like that. That's one. Another thing is, when you pay that, you need to save 6 months of your expenses. Rent, bills, all of that. 6 months to pay it. So you can at least lock down another job or whatever the case may be. Emergencies. This is for emergencies, pretty much. After 6 months, you can go and start investing in stock market. This is where the money works for you. If you never read a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, you really should pick it up. It's a very, very good book that talks about the mindset shift of that stuff. These are stuff that's out there. No, I'm not selling it. I'm just telling you to like and subscribe for this stuff. But once again, let's go to that. That's all I'm going to tell you for now. What's one money habit you want to fix this year? Whatever it could be. You got to think about it and then find the right resources to help you do that. And there's so much out there. We live in the digital age of technology, son. It's at your fingertips. Shit, AI is out there giving people information, giving people fucking strategy guides. I remember when I had to go buy a book. Hold on, I think I got one in there. Yeah, a book in there. Now I was gonna show y'all. Motherfuckers. I have the Final Fantasy X2 book in there when I bought it way back when. That was a strategy guide, son. I had to spend like $30 on that shit. But now you can get shit on AI for free. So my advice to you is to kind of think about, the hustle culture and why that is that way. Because it doesn't need to be that way. You don't need to hustle out to your socks. Also, there's other things that people do. Kids cost money. Believe it or not, getting hurt costs money. Being poor costs more money than being rich, which is crazy to me. I seen some shit that. I even seen some shit on TV that said, do you go to bed and you wake up? And they were selling some shit for that shit. Nah, I'm just joking. That's a joke from Chris Rock. I didn't see that shit. Nah, I'm just playing with you. But I'm saying for instance, you kind of have to do better with yourself in your financial habits. Save your money and spend well and live frivolously. And believe it or not, you won't have to work the rest of your life. And I don't know if you've noticed, as millennials and Gen Z, there's going to be no Social Security left by the time we get to that age, because people are taking away every single time. We're paying into old folks now Social Security, and we're not even going to get that shit. So you best start thinking about shit in the long term. All right. So I'm going to get up out of here. That's enough of me. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. It's free. And we can always talk about that. And what do you think? Once again, your question, put it in the comments. Also, if you just want to talk shit to me and you just like saying, yo, fuck you, you ugly, you can go ahead and do that. Do it in the comments right there. Just tap there and clickety, type, and put it in there and whatnot. Yeah, I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all take it easy. Make good choices. And I don't know. Eat booty or something. Send this to someone whose foreskin they can wrap around their head like a hoodie. I don't know. All right. Peace.